that's not good, this hammerheads. Hello, hammerheads. Thank you for watching, but you're not going to get much entertainment. Tell you what. Right, remakes. Horror remakes. You know, well, you know, video nasty remakes. They all got banned in '84, didn't they? The Last House on the Left, which was 1972, Wes Craven's debut. And bloody hell, people used to hide away from him at dinner parties and that. It's like, did you make The Last House on the Left? Ooh, they'll all run away and like, ooh. You know, but it was 72. I mean, must admit there wasn't much things like that at the time. I mean, it's on pause at the minute. Trailers are on at the beginning. I'm going to watch it again because my sister introduced us to this, because I was used to the 1972 version. The version you cannot get in England uncut. Nope. You've got to get it abroad. When he pulls her intestines out and all that. That's cut out of it. Anyway, the remake is bloody good. I was really surprised. I thought, oh, it's unremakeable. How can you do that? I mean, where the blood? There it is. There it is. Right, that's a remake. Yep, not bad at all. Edge of your seat, and that's the original. And for 1972, it's pretty bloody nasty and grim and violent. Oh, definitely. Right, so you've got that, and then you've got this one, right? I mean, this is a cult classic, but at least, well, you look at this, right? The Hills of Eyes, Michael Berryman. I mean, great film. 1977, Wes Craven again. That's when he was a little bit more established, and you know, people like they weren't scared of him anymore. Great film, that. Really atmospheric. Edge of your seat stuff, right? I mean, God, that 70s. And they remade that as well. And here it is here. Changed the story slightly, but still, it's, you know, the Wes Craven's still involved in it. You know, so it's not a total rip-off. But this one, instead of like cannibals living in the hills and the mountains or whatever, it's bloody like people who, you know, nuclear fallout and you know, genetic disorders and blah de blah, instead of cannibals. Well, they're still cannibals anyway, but you know, they're all dead ugly and all that. And that's a remake. It's not a bad remake, but sorry, I prefer the original. Because you know what it is, right? A lot of these modern remakes, especially horror ones, violent ones, well, a lot of them weren't violent to start off with. But when you remake them and a new director comes out, oh, I'm going to remake this, and they take all the, well, they don't take it out, but they leave it out, you know, all of the tension, all the atmosphere, all the eerie music or whatever. Well, not I Spit on Your Grave, No music in that one whatsoever, not the original. But you know what I mean? They rely too much on gore and violence and fucking blood getting spilt all over the bloody shop. But, you know, yeah, that's cringeworthy, and it makes you go, oh God, oh, it's horrible that. But it's not like, you need edgier seat stuff, man, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not bad, but I think a lot of the people in it overact, you know what I mean? They don't really come across to me as being a family in crisis, like the original, you know. It's just my opinion, I could be wrong, but... And then you've got I Spit on Your Grave. I Spit on Your Grave. That's got fuck all to do with what's on it. Thing is, 1978, right? Bloody awful film, really, you know. I mean, rape scene in it is 20 minutes long, for Christ's sake, and it's like 4 people raping her in turn, and the way she gets them back is, you know, it's alright. It's not exactly, not as gory as the remake. I mean, the remake, for God's sake. And I've got the 18 version, and apparently there's an American version out there, unrated, which is even more violent than this. This is painful to watch, some bits of it, I'm telling you now. Especially when she pulls his fucking teeth out. Then she's still not satisfied of how she's tortures him, so she cuts his dick off with a pair of shears and shoves it down his throat. Serves him fucking right. You can't go round raping women, man. It's not acceptable. It's not good enough. It's wrong. It's immoral. You don't do things like that. Not in my fucking world, you don't. Yeah. Look at this, right? Look at this, look at this. Look at this, right, on here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Stark, twisted, and brutally shocking. Oh, it is. If you've got the stomach for it, I'll recommend it to you. I mean, oh, it's good. It's a very grim film, but I mean, for a remake, I remember when I first heard about this being remade last year. A remake at the end of the year, and I thought, what? It's unremakeable. You can't remake a cult classic like that. Oh, they've done it. And they've done it in true brilliant style as well. And guess what? The director's involved. The director from the original one. And you know who was in the original version of it? Carmyle Keaton. Buster Keaton's niece. Weird, isn't it? And God knows what else he's been in. Probably a couple of obscure films, but nevertheless, never mind. I think I'm going to go on our hammerheads. Good night, hammerheads. I love you. All of yous.